I was tagged by Lainey over at Laineyslife for the 15 fall question tag. I love doing tags. So here we go. Let's get started. I was trying to think what that was. Something on my lens of my phone. Sorry about that. Your favorite Halloween movie? Mine is the same as hers, is Hocus Pocus. I love that movie. There's not that many Halloween movies. I like the music from Nightmare of Christmas. How does that go? It's my ringtone. Well, anyway, you know, I think it's the Nightmare of Christmas, but it's a Halloween movie. I can't remember the name of it. Isn't that odd? Me not remembering the name of a movie? That's odd. But anyway, that's my second favorite. But, well, it can't even be my second favorite. I never even watched it. My favorite is Hocus Pocus. Let's just go with that. Number 2 is apple or pumpkin pie. Really neither. If I had to pick, it would definitely be apple. Pumpkin pie, there's no temptation for me with pumpkin pie. You're never going to see me eating a piece of pumpkin pie. I don't like anything pumpkin. All this big craze now with the pumpkin spice, and they're all excited because it's, you know, oh, it's pumpkin spice time. No, you've lost me. It's no. A Halloween party or explore a haunted house. I have been to a couple haunted houses. You know, they don't. You know, it's so cheesy because you know what's coming. It's just. But I love a good Halloween party. I love to dress up. I love to get dressed up for Halloween. And when my kids were littler, I dressed up every Halloween when they were little, and I went to Halloween parties and dressed up, and but I haven't been to a Halloween party in a long time. Store-bought or pumpkin patch pumpkins. I just get them at the store. If my grandkids are going to the pumpkin patch, I'll go with them, but I don't buy them because they cost so much more. I'm just thrifty, as I like to say. Other people might say it's cheap, but I say it's thrifty. And we don't do anything with the pumpkin seeds, and we just end up throwing everything away anyhow, even the pumpkin. And I can't see paying all that money just to carve a pumpkin, because that's what we have every year. My grandkids and I, we have a pumpkin carving after dinner, and then we used to, in the past, we used to have a contest to see who had the best carved pumpkin, but we don't do that anymore. It led to bad things. Favorite fall scent. It used to be the burning leaves. I used to love the smell of burning leaves. Although Lainey over at Laineyslife does Sensei, I think it is. And she said they have a candle that gives off that. I'm not a big. I don't do candles, so I don't know. But I'll leave her link to her Sensei channel in the description box below, and then you can go over there and you can pick out a scent. Favorite fall drink. I guess apple cider. I like apple cider. I like to go to the apple cider mill and have some apple cider and the donuts. You can't just have the cider. You gotta have the donuts, and I can't. They're like a potato chip. You can't eat just one. They're really little anyhow, but no. But that's my favorite. Halloween or Thanksgiving. Used to be I loved Halloween because there were so many kids would come out, so many little kids, and you'd get to see them in their costumes, and it was so much fun. Now with all the scares and everything, there's hardly any kids. When I was younger, we used to come home and dump the pillowcase and then go back out again. We'd be out for hours and hours, and I don't know if it's nowadays that the kids are just too lazy to go house to house, or it's the fact that they can get whatever they want now, so it's not a big deal to have candy. Or a lot of it I know is just people are just scared because there's so many nuts out here nowadays. And it's just not as much fun. But I love Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving is just homey and family, and everything homey and family is everything I love. Most loved pumpkin-based food. My most loved pumpkin-based food is the food that you keep at your house and you don't bring to me, because I do not like pumpkin-based food. I don't like anything pumpkin. Corn maze or a haunted house. Once again, I'd rather go to a haunted house. Corn maze, I get claustrophobic, and I'm afraid I'm going to get lost, and they're never going to find me. I always think of Stephen King, and his movies and books and stuff. Now, I love Stephen King to read his books, but I don't like to see his movies because they're too scary. Although there's some movies I have seen. Favorite candy to eat on Halloween? My favorite candy is any kind of candy I eat all year round. I love Chuckles, which are like a jellied candy. I love Tootsie Rolls. I love caramels, although I don't like a carameled apple. I like caramels. I like apples. I don't like a carameled apple. But those would be my favorite. Favorite childhood fall memory. My favorite childhood fall memory is like with my brother and my sister and our friends. We used to go out door to door and rake leaves for money. And we'd rake them all into the street, and then we'd call the adult out because we weren't allowed to play with fire. And then watch the fire burn, the leaves burn, because the people would come out. And then you made a little bit of money in the meantime. A lot of times what we would do is just rake them all up all over everybody and then just throw them at each other. That's my favorite memory. Your favorite Thanksgiving food is definitely the stuffing, the dressing, whatever you want to call it. That's my favorite Thanksgiving food. Sweater or scarf? I don't own a scarf. I always think of when I was growing up, and if you didn't have a hat, when you had to go to church, you had to wear your scarf on your head. Or you had to wear a hanky on your head. And God forbid, if you didn't have the hanky or the scarf, you had to have a piece of Kleenex on your head. It was just, no, I'm not, I don't feel the cold as much. It's just different, I guess. I don't know. Wool socks or slippers? Neither. I don't wear slippers because they're just annoying. It's like wearing shoes in the house. And wool socks just get my feet too warm. So I just wear like a light pair of cotton socks all year round. What are your favorite fall traditions? My favorite fall tradition would have to be just decorating. I like to decorate for Halloween, and then that goes into Thanksgiving, and then it goes right into Christmas. And then in January, your house is back to being boring. And I love to be outside in the fall. I don't know what it is about the season of autumn, but it brings back childhood memories for me and happy memories. And I just like to dwell in my happy memories. So, but that's the 15 question tag. I guess I have to tag somebody now. I don't know who's done this and who hasn't. I will tag Barrett Pastor because I know she's doing Oktoberfest or October vlog or vlog October. Vlogtober. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, and she's looking for things to talk about. So I'm going to tag Barrett Pastor, and then I'm going to tag Weight Watchers with Carrie. She lives in the Midwest, so she'll like this one too. And then I have to tag one more person. B over at B's Journey. So those are the 3 people I'm going to tag. I'll leave their links in the box down below. And I'll also leave a link to Lainey's channel over to her Scentsy candles. And I'll leave the questions down below too. So if anybody does the tag, let me know and I'll share your channel. And thanks again, Lainey, for inviting me to do this. So I will see you guys on my daily vlog.